Fulham's dreams of a stadium seating 30,000 people on the banks of the Thames have been scrapped. The club insists they still want to return to Craven Cottage, but they're going to have to find a cheaper way to do it. Geraint Hughes reports.
After successfully gaining planning permission from Hammersmith and Fulham Council, and more recently objections from 9 local residents quashed by the House of Lords, the club looked on course to build this, a 30,000 all-seater development on the Craven Cottage site. However, the club have today scrapped those plans, with costs exceeding £100 million already. It's financial lunacy, they say, and they must pursue a range of other options. Fulham have told BBC London this does not necessarily mean the club will never return to Craven Cottage. They have to look at cheaper ways to redevelop. Fans, though, are understandably concerned. There has been speculation that Craven Cottage has been sold. Fulham strenuously deny this. For the time being, the club will remain tenants of Loftus Road, the home of QPR. It's an arrangement that houses Fulham comfortably for at least another season and a half, with an option for a further season. Geraint Hughes, BBC London News.
Now, Peter's here with the weather and all the latest on the chances of a white Christmas. In fact, I'm having problems actually remembering one, Peter.
Yeah, it's been a wee while since we've had one, actually. It depends how you define it, of course, a white Christmas, but if we take the bookies' definition, which is a snowflake falling on what was London Weather Centre, on the London Weather Centre roof in the 24 hours of Christmas Day. Well, if we look at our league table, you'll be able to see there that it was back in 1999, the last time that we had a real white Christmas. If we look back over the past 100 years, we've had about 10 white Christmases, but that doesn't explain to me why the bookies were offering the best odds of 4 to 1 the last time I looked.
I was going to say, what's your prediction for this year?
Well, not white Christmas, I think a wet Christmas and a mild Christmas. Let's have a look at the wind arrows, because they tell the story. You can see some yellow wind arrows there coming in from the south, a warmish direction for us, a mild direction at this time of year. And if we take a look at the British Isles radar pictures, you can see there's some wet weather out to the west, quite massive rain there near Cardiff, and that is edging across towards London. So I think for us it's really going to be a problem with the amount of water, because we had a lot of rain over the weekend, lots of flood watches in force, and there's lots more rain to come over the Christmas period. So you might want to make a note of that floodline number, 0845 988 1188, if you're concerned about the level of the river at the bottom of your garden. Let's have a look at the rest of today, because I think it'll stay grey, misty, drizzly, with the heavier rain coming in later from the west. Christmas Eve, well, we start off with some wet weather, but I think we'll probably find some brighter skies and some showers coming along later in the day. For Christmas Day, it's the other way round. We start off with the showers and then we get the rain later. And Boxing Day, well, lots of sport for you to look forward to on Boxing Day. Our sports team covering all the matches, but the main commentary is on the Millwall match at the Den and also Palace's away match down at Portsmouth. Remember, that's BBC London, 94.9 FM. And if it's the GGs you're interested in, well, the sports team have given me their tip, and it's Bacchanal, which I suppose is festive in its own way. So the outlook is for a mild Christmas, a wet Christmas, and also at times quite a windy Christmas. Now, back to Mike.
Peter, thanks. I'll bring my brolly. That's it for the moment, but to keep the festive spirit going, BBC London 94.9 FM is giving you chances to win fantastic prizes every day from the 25th of December until the 5th of January. As part of the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, you could win anything from a family trip to the West End to a weekend break. All you have to do is tune into our radio station, BBC London 94.9 FM. In the meantime, our next bulletin is at 6:20 here on BBC1 with Emily. A very goodbye for now.
It's time to test the nation on the big stories of 2002.
Whose statue was beheaded?
Nelson, I wouldn't.
Churchill.
Maggie Thatcher.
Who sang the theme tune of this year's Bond movie?
Madonna! Pitch your wits against friends and family in the ultimate end-of-year challenge. The National 2002 Test, tonight, 8:30 on BBC1 and BBC I. Take part on the web, on paper, or on your digital remote.
Who cried at the Oscars?
Brought up by gorillas, yet somewhat lacking in their intelligence. Film comedy with George of the Jungle here on BBC1 tonight at 6:35.
I have your pamphlet here, and I'd like to join your agency.
baby.
Mum, I got it. I got it. I'm going to New York. Yes!
I knew it. No, she's not anywhere. Not in the house.
Gone fishing?
Neighbours takes a break over Christmas, but we'll be back in Ramsey Street on the 2nd of January here on BBC One at 1:45. Stay with us for moving film drama next this afternoon. Jeff Daniels stars in Fly Away Home.
Day on BBC One, and it's a time for giving in EastEnders at 8:25.
They're from Belgium.
Yeah.
Trevor nearly went to Belgium once.
Then at 8:25, Fawlty Towers and Basil's on a roll.
Right, so what we have here may look like an ordinary wife.
And at 8:25, Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol.
Heed the spirit, Mickey Scrooge.
Oh, Smiley.
The Big Impression, Christmas Day at 8:25 on BBC One.
Now you can get 8 BBC channels, including world cinema and exclusive drama.
You can already get these new BBC channels with others on cable and satellite, but now you can also get them on Freeview, a new package of 30 channels.
You can get Freeview by plugging an adapter into your TV. It costs around £99, one-off payment, no contract.
Television, it's evolving.
For your free guide, call 08700 10 10 10. Chicken Run, Christmas Day at 10 to 5 on BBC One.
A Christmas to remember with Bob the Builder. CBBC kicks off this afternoon here on BBC One at 3:45. Film comedy later here on BBC One with The Dumbest Tarzan Ever. Join George of the Jungle tonight at 6:35.